What camera is me, sir? What camera is me?
That one.
Which one looking right now?
Yeah.
I know you don't like us. We're not going nowhere. I know you don't like us. I know you're going to watch this clip right now. We're not going anywhere.
Hey, Steph, is that my camera right there? Where my camera? Where my camera?
You are over next to Tom's head. Right there.
Right there.
We don't get paid for this. We do this shit for the sheer joy of it, all right?
Love of the game, baby.
So don't fuck around and let us start getting paid. Yes,
Look,
keep watching. Keep hating.
Y'all, please.
They count that.
Please like me. And I'll get rid of these two.
Instead of like and subscribe, hey guys, be sure to like me and validate me and praise me.
How about Alaska? I want to skip to this. You just went to Alaska. I followed it a little bit on Facebook. And,
she was fire.
Yeah. You seem like you're complaining about every aspect.
At first, my anxiety was fucked up, man. I went on this long ass plane ride. And I get out here and I'm like, man, I'm about to fuck. My biggest thing is, I can't have another Charlotte show in Alaska. That's my biggest. I can't bomb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't bomb 4 hours, different time zone and shit like that. Like I really got each one of these shows has to like, cause they paid me. I want to do a good job. So I was a nervous wreck up until I started talking at the first show. So for 2 days I was fucked up.
Just have a borealis bomb.
And then you realize this is fun. Right?
I feel like it depends on the headliner or the person that asks the headline. If you the type of person that's just gonna like go out there and be like, all right, I'm just gonna say the jokes I brought from my state, it's gonna be rough.
Were you not the headliner?
I was.
You gotta adjust.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, for the person for any comedian out there, if you just go out there and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna say these 6 things I pre-wrote, it's gonna be a rough time. Cause like so much shit is different out there. Like I know a lot of my material it didn't make sense. It wouldn't work. Like there's no way they would laugh at that.
Like what? Like did you
legalize marijuana?
They haven't.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm talking about legalizing it. You know, I wish we had this world where it was legal, and they're like, this is it. You know, like we live in a world where everybody got 100. There's 100 marijuana shops.
The tundra.
Every fucking I don't know,
but
10
it's like,
miles.
Don't we also live in a place where it's legal?
Oh, they actually fucking with that bill now. Somebody found out. We
set up like North Carolina is set up to switch over to legal like that with all the CBD stuff. But I'm saying like they got marijuana shops everywhere. It's just super relaxed out there, man. You could tell. Everybody smoking weed. Nobody cares about weed if they don't smoke.
Right.
You know, my gun stuff. I do it because people in the cities are like, oh, you don't need a gun violence. Out there, everybody got a gun. Your political party doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just you need a gun.
The Bears have something to do with it.
Yeah, you need a gun. You like if you want to keep being a Democrat, you need a gun. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep voting, you need a gun.
That's a good bar right there, but you want to keep being woke, boy.
Yeah, if you want to keep back into whatever.
You want to keep woken up. Get a gun.
You know who's really hard to keep woke? Is a narcoleptic.
I thought you were going to say Joe Biden.
We kind of wrote that joke the other day, right? Some sort of version of that. There you go. Okay. I forced it in. It said no laughs.
Why'd you drag me into it when it didn't get any laughs?
I don't know.
We wrote that.
Well, I didn't want
what do you mean we?
I didn't want to take the credit because it came off a thing he said.
Oh my God.
Seth, hop on this grenade with me.
These motherfuckers. So you just went to a different state and you made a big deal out of it. But you did find out.
It's not like somebody with a Tennessee, bro. Right. Alaska is like damn near its own country.
You ain't go to Arkansas.
They so far removed from fucking everything.
But it's still America.
Like, you were closer to Russia.
It's America. It's America like it's America like Hawaii's America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like when you go to Hawaii, then I look at you like, oh brother. You know what I'm saying? Like you. These fucking mainlanders fucking our shit up. Same thing with Alaska.
Their lay's just a harpoon.
Yeah.
If you from the lower 48, they're like, well, welcome out here. This shit is hella different. You know, everything is probably like 2 to 3 times more expensive. Just to get it out there. Yeah, to get it out there.
I did kind of imagine you having to go everywhere by helicopter.
There was one place that like we could go by plane or by boat, and I was like, we're not doing that one. Like, he said plane, I was like, no, It's like one of those small, like the plane fit in this room. Nah, I couldn't do it.
Having to spin the propeller before
now that I've been out there, I definitely want to do like way more shit next time. I kind of like I got acclimated. But that first time, bro, I was a nervous fucking wreck, dude. This would mess me up for the first show. Cause I guess they kind of planned it to where they got like the grumpiest people out the way first. But the first thing this dude says, like the dude that runs the venue, the first thing he says when we get to the event, and he was like, "Are the pre-sales still shit?" And I was like, "I'm cooked." Like that's why I was hitting. I was like, "I'm cooked. I'm done. I'm cooked. Like it's over." Like I was actively texting. I was like, "Bro, it's a wrap. They're not gonna invite me back." Yada yada yada. Freaking out. It seemed like the venue didn't like let everybody know there's a comedy show happening. So you got these old grizzled fishermen being like, "What? I gotta leave the bar?" Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm empathetic because they get like 8 months of darkness. You know what I'm saying? So like, and these dudes get like a month break off of like hard ass oil rig fishing labor. Yeah. All they want to do is sit down, have a drink, and just enjoy their time.
Oil. I don't know if it's now oil rigs. Yeah, they taking the money off at a time.
Like deadliest catch type.
But the fishermen, they got a season.
That's what I'm saying. They've been working for this whole long season.
Nah, that shit 3 months, but you fuck around make $90,000 in 3 months. You ain't doing shit else for the rest of the year.
So like, give me on the.
Well, you still got to pay for your license. You got to pay for your boat. It's like
you can focus on the comedy. Yeah, you know what? I'm finna go crab fishing. If y'all never see me,
the money's big, but the expense is also hefty. You know what I'm saying? Like the license, just the license for going out there.
I'm talking about the worker dudes.
Oh, just like the people
not me owning the boat. Me saying, "Hey, I want to come and snatch the damn
pots."
I'm
the dude who throws the hook.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch Deadliest Couch from my couch for 12 hours, and you got to work like 27 straight hours without sleep.
No, I mean you had there for months.
But you gonna make $100,000 at the end of that. You don't have to work the rest of the year.
That's split up. I learned a lot of this.
Oh, what?
Everybody not walking away with $100,000. After let's say it's 150. Once they pay for the boat and the license and all that stuff, and then everybody gets their cut. It depends on how many people you got. The more people you got, the more you can catch. But the smaller, the more the cuts are going to be. So you might walk away. If you get a good crew, you might walk away with like $20,000.
Oh my God!
What? After months of work.
Well, I guess it depends how much you catch,
bro. People would die. Like I heard death stories every day about some random shit. The fishermen, they die all the time.
But that's the thing. They die on the show.
Yeah, that's why it's called Deadliest Catch.
But I'm not hearing about what we're talking about. It's making it so you should do this.
Well, you just told me it was $20,000 like for a season. Like that's not it.
If a guy dies, I get
that's why they do the
right?
show. They give more money.
I guess. I don't know how they would split it up. Maybe the share goes to the family or something like that. It has to. That's his last paycheck.
Yeah. I would hope.
That's his last amount of money he made, bro. Give it to that lady.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got to have another job for that. Like you can't.
A lot of them do.
I would.
A lot of them working like the coffee shops and restaurants, but like when the season starts, they quit and they get on the boat.
So do you just sit and talk to them? Because my recollection of Alaska was every show was kind of cool. Like there are all these weird scenarios, like you're talking about, where you walk in and you're like, this is going to be awful, and then they're so happy that you came.
Yeah,
a mainlander would come up to that, like they're so happy about it, and the shows are great. The
shows were awesome.
Yeah,
I want to go back in the winter when the shows are packed because it was like real nice outside.
Yeah, they're not coming inside.
But I mean, it was still a decent crowd for like it being nice. So I can only imagine what it would be like when they had no other option.
So was it? So when I did it, it was like a small like string of one-nighters. So we did like the North Pole, North Alaska. And then we did a Fairbanks, and we did some
I did
small
go to
places
Fairbanks
around. Like each night was like a different bar, or it's like just one-nighters.
That's what we did. I mean, I didn't go to Fairbanks. I didn't go to Juneau. I didn't go to like Wasilla or McCarthy. But we was in Homer, Talkeetna, Anchorage, and Girdwood.
Okay,
those are the ones we did.
That sounds fun, man.
It was dope. It was.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to get back there. Huh?
I've only heard of Homer.
Homer's like a little small fishing village.
Never heard of Homer.
That was like the most like rednecky America type place. Like imagine like I don't know, like with the most southern open mic we got type situation, but just cold. and everybody's super happy to like listen to comedy. I can't explain it. It's really weird, you know. But it's like they appreciate comedy because they don't have anything. So it's not like appreciating comedy. It's more so appreciating like
entertainment.
Live entertainment, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, this is something that's not trying to kill me. Awesome.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, I'm definitely the first chance I get to go back, like in the wintertime, I'm definitely gonna take it.
You should go do a show at that city where everybody lives in one apartment building.
I heard about that place. I'm trying to go everywhere.
Yeah, the whole town lives in like
the whole
one
town lives in
apartment
like
building.
one building.
Oh, in Alaska?
Yeah, it's called Whittier.
Yep.
Whittier.
I was just there.
Yep, that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go in the apartment?
The one house.
No, we pulled up to the I went to the port. So I ported there and I got off the ship, got in a van. That's how I know the story because we were the guy the
And imagine burning your eggs and you burn the whole town.
the van driver was like, "This is the town and everybody lives in that building and it used to
crazy.
be a thing." I don't even remember. I was like, because I was doing my own shit, getting on the van, and then there's like one way into town and one way out of town, and it's a 1-lane tunnel.
Yeah.
That's only open until 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So if you're in the town at 8, you're in the town, and if you're on the other side and you didn't get home, you're not getting home. To the one building. That one building thing's weird.
1-lane tunnel.
Because it used to be just for a train, and then they took.
They feel like that sounds like they're just trying to make it inconvenient.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Just one of everything.
Like what if? What if I'm coming home
It was just one of
at
everything.
6:45
One gas
and you run out to get groceries at 6:45 and we meet in the tunnel?
Well, it has different. Like the last time going this way is at whatever 8:40, 7:40. The last tunnel coming back is at blah blah blah.
Oh wow! So that shit just got directions.
Yes, because like we realized that because we got in the van and went to and drove to it, and we're like, are we gonna make our flight and wherever the biggest city is 2 hours away from there, and then he stops and he's like, oh, we missed this tunnel, we got to wait for the next one. Like, okay, what does that mean? And then he gets on the intercom.
Is the tunnel like rotating or something, or is like just saying?
No, it's one lane. It's like it used to be a train tunnel, and so they got rid of the train. You kind of drive on they put like a road on the tracks, and there's like no room on either side. It's like creepily lit, you know what I mean? There's like one little area where you can pull over.
What if it's just really one smart landlord? He's like, nah, y'all need to stay in here.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
One way in, one way out.
Yeah.
Tunnel to trap you, a building with probably a basement and a couple secret rooms y'all don't know about.
I love that
experiments.
I was just there going through that, and you're talking about, there's a place with one building. It's like I didn't really recognize I'd been there till about 3/4 of the way through that story.
Why were you in Alaska for? You just passing through?
Crab.
The ship went from Japan to Alaska.
Oh, okay.
And so I got off in Alaska, and it kind of went on to other places, and I got off and flew home.
So you got off in Fairbanks or Anchorage?
Got off in Whittier.
And you flew out of Whittier?
No, I got in a van and went under the tunnel and fucking heard this story and drove for 2. Were you not listening to what I just said?
Well, I'm saying, what big city did you go to get out of a?
What is the city that's near there? It's like it's a Juneau. It's one of the cities like that. It's like I think it's Juneau.
Okay, it could be Juneau. That's the one you got to get to by boat or plane. You can't drive to Juneau.
Then maybe it wasn't Juneau. It was whatever the city is. One of the cities
You
around
can't
there.
drive to Juneau?
Nah, you got to fly or take a boat.
Yeah, I flew into Juneau. That's the place where I asked the guy, hey, is it safe to walk around here? Because I was going to go take a walk around it late at night or whatever. And he goes, you mean because of the bears? I was like, what? No, I meant people. People like, it's like, well, this is when they come in to feed.
People are, as far as threats go, people are like number 6.
Yes.
On their list. Like it's not even a fucking, when you talk about being afraid of people, they're like, are you?
What people?
Yeah, they might look at you like, are you not able to take care of yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you not? Are you retarded? You know what I'm saying? Like they might think something wrong with you mentally. Like, why are you afraid of people? That's ridiculous.
You can't throw hands. You don't know how to fight.
The people out there are all concerned with the other 5 things. You know what I'm saying? The moose, the bears, the wolves.
Temperature.
Yeah, just like, bro, you can die. You can die walking certain places.
Yeah.
Like if you like, oh, this is pretty, you just start walking, you will die. Like just like they got a whole area called the Mud Flats right by the ocean where tourists die all the time. They think it's pretty. Go out there, take pictures, get stuck. Tide comes in, drown. They try to get one dude out the Mud Flats with a chain and a helicopter. Tore him in half.
Oh, really?
And they talk about, bro, but my thing, I'm going through this like it's just fucking.
Pull that video up. What?
This is regular Alaskan shit. Your comedy gotta be crazy. Your comedy has to be crazy to make them laugh, bro. They see everything. They experience everything. This one dude quit being a cop because he got called for like a domestic violence dispute. While he's handling the dude it's a drunk dude with a revolver on the porch. While he's handling that, a bear come out the woods, a polar bear come out the woods.
A polar bear?
Yeah, it's like in the northern part of Alaska. And he was like, I'm done. I quit. He quit that day.
He just gave the Bears badge.
What?
Yes. My gun is my badge.
How much they gotta pay on some real shit? They pay cops like 45, 50 grand a year.
Yep.
Here, they would have to pay cops at least 6 figures in Alaska to deal with all the human threats and the animal threats at the same time. Plus, you isolated.
High five. I'd say 85, 90.
It should be. I'm saying it should be a lot.
It's only 2 per city, probably.
Nah, it's a lot because Anchorage is like Greensboro. The most cops I seen in Anchorage were monitoring the marathon that happened that night. That's the most cops I seen in one spot.
That's why
and they were just looking out for bears.
You say all the black people, bro. It's made 20. Like for real, like it's like every black person you see is in a group of another like white people or natives or something like that, and nobody know each other. That black head nod thing you do down south, that don't exist up there. It's weird. There's no acknowledgement of like, what's up, bro? There's none of that.
Really?
There's zero of that. It doesn't exist.
How long did it take you to recognize that?
Immediately.
You didn't think like, oh, this first guy might be an anomaly?
Second one, I'd be like,
I'm trying everybody. Because the black people that do nod back, I'm like, where you from? Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit different. But the ones that's like from Alaska, there's no camaraderie. I didn't see and you see black couples, but then like they're like African. You know what I'm saying? They're like they black, but you know what I'm saying? It's black for the purpose of Alaska, but they're not black as far as
they're not like us.
Exactly. So like you'll see like African families or like a black person in a group of people, like as the one of. But outside of that, that was it.
I don't know if I can really respect states that didn't exist before integration.
You can't go out there, bro.
I thought you didn't care about immigration.
I said integration.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't care about that either.
Everybody in Alaska basically not like white or black, so I mean shit.
Yeah, they became a state in the 50s, dude.
Oh, they did?
It wasn't until the 50s, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right,
late 50s.
We'll go Alaska then. How about that then?
What were they? Are you sure?
Yeah.
See that? And the Eskimos got up with all that racism.
You can't say that.
I can't say Eskimos?
If you say it here.
You can say Inuit.
You can say it here, but you got native.
1959.
All right.
The native people.
Really?
All right.
Mm-hmm. Was it the last one?
Yeah, Alaska was.
Hawaii
was a little
isn't
before
there
that.
a delicious ice cream treat that's like an Eskimo pie?
Eskimo pie, yeah.
Yeah, because Eskimo means snow. So you can't, like, a treat, yeah, you can call that the Eskimo something. A person, because that just means snow Asian, which is racist.
What about Klondike? Can we call them Klondike?
Why are we looking for more slurs for these beaten, battered, defeated people, bro? Like, I don't know why.
Klondike's a good thing. It means there's effort.
A whole country away trying to destroy them. Every native
They're
person,
just so far
every
away.
native person I see worked at the airport, bro. Racism. Manual labor job. I ain't see no natives in a suit. Everybody's wearing like work pants.
Aren't there like 50 words for snow?
No, I didn't go there. I didn't meet a lot of natives.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of white people in native sounding towns.
Do they have like casinos?
Native sounding towns.
Native casinos.
That's how I be though.
I ain't see no casinos. Bro, the marijuana took me so off guard. I was done off of that. It's everywhere. I mean, it's like literally.
Alaska's one of my favorite places when we stop on the cruise ship, like in like Ketchikan and all these places. Like I don't know, it's like it's America, but it's It's not. It's like you say. But it's cool as
shit. It's America the same way like Puerto Rico and Hawaii. You know, like it's not.
They speak English. They have the same television stations.
Well, they have a tunnel that only goes one way.
They have stores where the people's they
got their own time zone. They got their own culture. I can't explain it to anybody other than like you just.
They do got their
That's
own
the
time
one
zone.
state I'm like, well, you got it. You just have to go.
It is.
You have to. It's not. It's not like anything else.
Do they have their own time zone because they don't want to share one with Russia?
It's just where they sit.
Or because of all that bullshit there with the lights and shit.
No, it's just where they sit on the map.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to share that.
No shit. Yeah, you're right. That's just water. I would have thought California would have been like, hey, y'all just they're like, nah, this is too big.
California's 3 hours. They in a 4.
So they not. What Hawaii on the same shit as?
No, Hawaii's on some weird another 2 or 3 the other way. Like when I went, because I've gone to Hawaii a couple times, and it's like the time changes a few times. Like you never know. And then when I came from Japan over, it's like every day we lost or gained an hour. I don't know. We'd lose or gain an hour.
Day?
But it wouldn't. Yeah. Then we lost. No, we did a day twice. Like it was like today's Sunday, la la la. Then
you flew to Hawaii and it was still Sunday.
No, on the ship it was Sunday, and then the next day it was Sunday again because we crossed the international timeline or something, and then so it's like what? Do I get paid for that? Do I get paid for 2 days, or is this still a day?
No, they're like, nah, bro, it's a regular day.
And then the time also, the time would also change at 1 in the afternoon instead of at night. So it was like you'd wake up. And
it's freaky.
I just never knew what time it was.
It was sunny the whole time, bro. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon the entire time I was there.
The sun didn't go down at all?
It was strangely energized. I mean, you don't sleep that much for real.
Mm.
It just takes getting used to. But once I was there after the first show, I was kind of good. After Wednesday, I was good until Sunday when I
left. The flights were hard for you. The
flights suck. If I had to do it again, I would definitely go first class. Just pay extra money and just have some.
But it's not like you pay an extra $120 for first class. It's a significant chunk of change.
Yeah. You talking about you going from like 400 to 3,000.
Yeah, it's a huge.
Well, I mean, the flight already was a grip. I mean, just being if you flying, for me personally, at least Comfort Plus. But like if you flying 10 hours, bro, you good.
Where airline did you use?
Delta.
You were on a good one.
Yeah. Delta was phenomenal.
Did they have movies on the plane?
They little safety video is fucking eerie though. It's like a multiracial safety video where it's like all different races are calm during this like plane crash. That shit was creepy because it's like they got a black dude being like, please don't. I don't know. It's just like I don't want to see Eric Brown talking about a plane crash smiling.
Please don't panic in the event of an emergency.
Yeah, exactly. Like shit like
everything's gonna be fine. The oxygen mask will be dropping.
Don't smile. Don't smile during my safety video. Be real stern. Be real matter of fact. They don't try to make me feel better about what could happen. Just say it the way it is. Keep it very punctual. And
the person next to you maybe uses a flotation device, like weird.
That's why I stick to the pamphlet. The pamphlet's graphic and
that.
Scary.
Yes.
I like the pamphlet.
The people look really happy sliding down that thing, though, in the pamphlet.
I feel like they have no emotion.
Mm.
I feel like you're projecting. I feel like you're looking at the slide. That looks kind of fun.
Yeah, maybe.
What?
I just assume we're all going to die, and I don't pay attention to the
you be good in Alaska. That's all they do is just deal with death every day. Avalanche, rock slide, the mud flats, the bears, the moose, the wolves.
I found it was mostly like
crazy.
They dealt with the same
thing. They do have crazy people too.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about them like you probably won't see them. Nah, the crazy ones are in the woods, like just nothing. And they can just live and eat squirrels all day. They can just, it's so much land where you could just literally just walk in a direction and not see anybody else ever again. It's just off of any street. Once you leave Anchorage, you can walk any direction and you'll just be in wilderness.
I bet that's true.
That sounds cool until it ain't.
Yeah, until you
I'm
get
saying
lost.
for a crazy person. If a person's insane and they're like everybody's trying to get me, bro, send them out there.
And the jokes all worked fine. Everything worked good.
No, a lot of jokes ain't work. Like I said, like the gun stuff didn't work. The weed stuff didn't work. I mean, like not like once I started like getting around and walking around, I was like, no wonder this shit don't work. It doesn't make sense. You know, like why would I do a joke talking about we should legalize marijuana and they already got it? Why am I do a joke about talking about you all need guns? They already got them. You can't do any race. I mean, you could do race material, I guess, if you was like native or something like that. But like, there's no. I was outside of all the racial tension.
So what'd you do?
I wrote jokes while I was there.
How many of them are going to translate back?
Right now, 7 minutes work.
That's awesome.
So I wrote like I legit had to throw out. I had to like, okay, like this half ain't gonna work. Like this stuff ain't gonna work. And then I had to like rewrite half my set for like Alaska stuff. And then I did like Samurai Sword, ECPI, that worked. But it was if I didn't write those fucking jokes on that Thursday, I was gonna be in trouble.
Did you like sort of massage some of your other bits, like we should legalize weed? Do y'all got legal weed? Like and then be able to pick some of that. Let's say that's a 10-minute chunk. Could you sort of massage out 4 or 5 minutes of that into the new angle? Like, oh, you guys got it. This is cool. You know.
I probably could. I was more so focused on giving them the bang for their buck. You know what I'm saying? They pay me. They pay for my rooms. They pay for all types of shit. So I was more so focused on making sure I do material, but also making sure I don't just blindly say the stuff that I know works, just because it's been working in the Southeast. Somebody's gonna work out here. So that's where it came from. Make sure I write the Alaska stuff, because I need to hold on to what works, and I need to add new stuff so they know, like, I don't know.
That's why working the road is, I think, overall, you're making a point. Like, that's why working the road is important, because then you get to another city and you're like, oh, that stuff doesn't really work here. And then, so you start writing some stuff here, and now you come back and 7 minutes of it now will work anywhere. But when you go back to Alaska, you got 20, you know? And then now when you go to Chicago, you got like 4 of that, and over time you just build up this armor of jokes, and then everywhere you go, you're like, oh, this is like anywhere I go where there's a casino, I can go, oh, I can do the Vegas, I can do a third of the Vegas material because they got casinos, you know what, all that shit.
And you just find out that ECPI is everywhere.
Yes.
That's crazy that it works.
I mean,
they have one of those everywhere.
But when I was like legit talking about YouTube, they were like, not saying they didn't know what it was, but they're like, yo, we work all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like when we're not working, we're doing stuff like this. So like when I really have to explain that ECPI commercial thing, because they're like, I'm not just sitting at home watching YouTube all day. I'm fishing. I want to like everybody. If you got a job out there, you hold on to that bitch. You know, like if you the clerk of some court or whatever, like that's it. That's the position. Right. So like you're not gonna quit something unless you got something better guaranteed. But like I said, there's a hard-working, hard-partying type people.
Unless you gold mining.
Oh, I ain't mean no gold miners.
You didn't?
I didn't mean any gold miners.
You should have asked around, bro.
For a gold miner, bro.
Like anybody mine gold?
Who's in the mines?
First show, like, hey, what's up, y'all? So I'm in Alaska for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? Where my crab is at? I mean, y'all motherfuckers in here. You know, man.
You're writing your 7 minutes.
Where my gold miners at?
Get ready.
Yeah. God willing, I'll be in Alaska this January. Freezing my ass off.
The dude that booked it is coming out to the festival.
Who's the dude that books it?
Well, it's 3 of them. It's Ben Peterson, Ida Taylor, and this dude name. What's the dude name? I think it's like Jake Rowland. I gotta look his name up, but it's dude named Jake. But they run the Alaska kind of like booking scene. Right. Super dope people. But that's how he saw me. Was from the festival the year before. Like, you want to come to? He just straight up said, like, you ever think about coming to Alaska? And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
no,
like,
never.
I was thinking it's gonna be like one of those sidewalk conversations that just don't go nowhere. Hit me up. Now I'm in Alaska, bro. But I'm saying, like, bro, people think the festivals don't mean shit. They be doing their little whatever the fuck sets. Yeah. Half-assed, drunk, or whatever it is.
What if you're doing that? You're get out of the business.
Like, tell them again, Tom. I don't
get
know why they
out
doing
of the bit. Like,
I don't know why they doing.
What are you doing? That's like That's like if being an athlete and showing up to the game, not bothering to play. You know, it's just I don't get it.
I think people get jaded.
You don't.
And then
I understand you're trying to have fun at the festival, but what the fuck are you doing? Like these are the things you work to get, and sure they're not turning you a star when you're there, but
I think some people get complacent or they get jaded, or they just don't. They're ignorant to how big of a deal it really is.
Professionalism too. It feels more like a party when it really is like a.
It's a work event.
Yeah, it's
it's a fun ass work event, but you can't forget you at work.
Yeah.
People getting sloppy drunk, people doing hella drugs, passing out. I was like, bro, I like partying too, but it's a bad look.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I'm much less likely to invite you to my podcast if I know when you smoke weed you pass out. You know what I'm saying? Or you do something crazy. I was like, bro, you can't. I can't fuck with you like that. I'm going back out. The moment he messages me and say, "Hey, you trying to come back out?" I'm definitely going. 100,000%.
Nice.
No question in my mind.
Really, because when I just watching a few of your posts on Facebook, it seemed like you were like, I'm never flying again. I'm never traveling again.
Flying sucks, man. Like, if I could just teleport and be places, I'd be a whole different comedian.
People say, "Oh, what superpower would you want?" Teleportation, bro. I'll be a whole different comedian.
Save on plane tickets.
I'll be everybody mic every day.
All time zones.
Yeah.
You could. Well, I mean, I feel like it's not long before. Why shouldn't you be able to build your own
teleporter?
Not teleporter, but a hologram.
It'd be a funny way to use your power.
You could do jokes from in front of your little hologram machine and perform in any city with your hologram.
But you still need the crowd, though. You still need the crowd participation.
Yeah, what if people are like hating it and you're just still going so, and then like you don't even know?
That's what I do. What do you mean?
That's a different style.
I wear ear monitors that play
I'm
laughter.
Just keep plugging along no matter what. I don't care. These jokes coming out. I'll shit out.
Man, if I had to bring anybody, I would make sure I'd be like, listen, we need at least a day or so for you to just walk around and understand where you at. Cause I know your punk ass jokes ain't gonna work. Whoever I bring, I'm like, man, that shit ain't. I guarantee whatever you think you got half of that. Cause you got it. I'm like, you have to write something for these people while you here.
Word.
Cause they want that. What they know is Alaska. So like all their like. So I was at someone the other day. Like everybody names it's called Fred Meyer's. It's like their Walmart or some shit like that. You gotta say Alaskan shit for that shit to really make sense. They got stuff, but it's like the one, like the Lowe's or the Popeyes.
That one the Popeye.
In Alaska. You see what I'm saying?
The Popeye.
Anybody gonna say which one? They gonna say, oh yeah,
the one.
Popeye.
They just got Sonic.
They
just got Sonic. For them is like
there's on ice skates.
The line was like they said line was like an hour so long or some shit like that. For Sonic, bro. But they don't have nothing. Cigarettes $15.
Oh,
I mean, cigarettes $15 everywhere though.
No, they not.
They is in New York.
Like $7.
$7, man. $6.
Cigarettes are only $6
here. Yeah.
If you smoking like,
of course, here,
Smoky Joe's and shit.
Get you a Pall Mall or something like that, or a Cool.
Smoky Joe's. That's what I call them. Anything.
What's a Smoky Joe?
How much is
it? Is not Newport. It is not a Newport. Man, that ain't Newport. It don't matter what it is for black people. They ain't no fucking Newport.
Not a Newport. Is it a Cool? All right. Niggas take a Cool.
Why no Newports?
No, it's only
no,
Newport.
No,
like
yeah.
black people like you got any cigarette, they be like, is that a Newport? And you be like, nah. They be like, I can't smoke that poison if it's not a Newport.
Right. I need my minty fresh.
I need that menthol poison, boy.
Yeah, I gotta have it.
Bro, I'll be quiet.
I don't want that. I don't want
No,
that
let's hear it.
regular
What you got?
tobacco poison.
No, I keep saying nothing. Nothing comes of it. We gonna keep doing the same thing. But black people just love Newports and Glocks. Just the two brands that no matter what we will not switch from. Glocks and Newports.
And because of that, that's why you won't smoke Newports?
I don't smoke cigarettes because they cigarettes.
Okay. Well, you're over here bitching about the price of cigarettes, and
I mean, I'm around a lot of cigarette smokers, so occasionally I might have to buy some. You know what I'm saying? I used to smoke cigarettes.
No, you don't smoke. You're around people that do smoke, so sometimes you got to buy a cigarette. What does that even mean? Like,
I'm going to the store to get whatever I'm going to get.
And you got to buy like whoever you're with some cigarettes.
Are they like, hey, you going to the store? give me a pack of cigarettes.
Okay, that's
And I was
fair.
like, all right, give me the money, and I need to know how much. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get there,
If I could eat $8, then that's just 15.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm not.
Nah, you didn't get any
JD ain't
cigarettes.
smoking today.
Yeah, he must have wanted some singles.
Y'all got Black and Miles.
Y'all got singles here. Can I get $8 worth of singles? How many that is? Let me get
Should be
60.
3 cigarettes.
Yeah. It's gonna be 8 cigarettes.
Well, I cannot wait to go back up there, bro. That shit was phenomenal. Every venue was different. The airport hangar, burlesque club, coffee shop, fishing pub.
Oh, I did a show with Gooseby in DC, and I did a topical joke.
What you do?
Dude, he had a shirt on. It had the lettering was in some type of Asian dialect. And I was like, "Oh, dope shirt. Where'd you get it? Annandale?" And they lost their shit
Annandale?
because Annandale is like an area north of DC. It's like a DC suburb, but all the like stores, all the signs are written in like Korean.
Oh.
So you did a local reference.
Yeah, I did a local reference, and they ate it up. They were like, "Oh, that was so great."
That's what he's talking about Alaska.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Halfway.
write. I can't imagine that you would lose a third of your act. It just doesn't even make sense. I think if you go up there and you're like, you got a few jokes about, sure is cold, blah, 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 blah. Look at that. Everybody's got a beer. You just do something that goes like, hey, I'm here too.
It depends what
You
you're talking about.
You went overboard rewriting half your act. I think you just need a few things at the front, and then you mix in like some.
Maybe they've heard all those. Oh, it's cold jokes. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
maybe
sure.
they've heard
But
Obviously,
the
you write
stuff I
something
talk
better than
about,
that.
I'm trying to get people to do something. I'm trying to get people to own guns. I'm trying to get people to legalize marijuana. I'm trying to get black people to be racist.
You can't use any of that.
That's what I'm saying. It don't.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't exist. Like I said, even the black people up there. Like when I was like, because usually you can like make eye contact with a black dude in the audience, be like, "We're good. We here." Like some kind of funny little like connection. Say something like, "We good," like something, and I might get a chuckle. There's none of that. The black people are like, "I'm Alaskan."
Yeah, it's weird. You got
You know,
to.
I'm a, like, but
You
I'm
can't
from
get.
Alaska.
You're trying to get. What did you say? You're trying to get black people to be racist. Is that what you said?
that's like one of them. Yeah, I mean, one of my jokes.
Okay.
You seen
I
it?
think.
Tom, you heard the
I know
joke.
you haven't, but I'm trying to say. If that's what. But you can't do that there because there aren't any. But you can't do the same thing to the white people. You got to try to make them racist. Would think it'd be
For
easier.
what?
Do you think it'd be? Well, why you just want black people to be racist? That's racist.
That's my group. That's my team. Like, well, I'm not trying to boost the other teams.
That's our job.
Like, it's your job to stop me from doing what I'm trying to do. But I'm trying to get everybody together and we need to own property, rent to white people, and keep the rent like a little bit too high. Not to where they can't afford it, but like they can't pay something else.
Well, they can,
Yeah, can't
Well,
buy
they
You know,
cigarettes.
like you got to cut back with something else.
well, they
Yeah.
can
Cut back
never
on
pay up their
cigarettes,
student
yeah.
loans that won't exist in 2 years.
Yeah, just
that's
keep
right.
like whatever the rent should always be like $25 too much.
Or maybe student loans will be here if Joe Biden don't win that goddamn election. That's
Well, they'll be here forever. No one's going to get rid of them. Because then what would they say they're going to get rid of for us to vote for them?
And that's what the other thing about legalizing marijuana. It's
Credit
like if I
scores.
do this, what can I promise them?
Yeah.
Like for real, in Alaska, the biggest thing the governor had to do is get rid of the snow. That was his big initiative every year. Is like this is how we
They're like,
handle
hey,
the
can we
snow.
have weed? Yeah, sure.
And he fucked that up. Like he hired like a bunch of his buddies to like get rid of snow. They didn't do it. They fired him. Like, but his big thing is the snow, bro. Like that's how peaceful it is up there. No other issues other than like how do we clear the roads?
Oh, he's on TV right now.
What?
Alaska? No, that might have been Canada or Greenland.
Well, that's hey. If I could definitely get y'all out there, like if I could figure out something one day, I would definitely try to get some of my friends out there for sure.
Well,
I definitely think if you try to get good at comedy, that's the one place you should go. It's like weird, like it's like you can't. I don't think you could say like I'm really torn if you can't go to a place where none of your jokes is gonna work, and then make them laugh. It's just such a weird state.
that's pretty cool. That's got to feel pretty accomplishing. You know what I mean?
It
To
was
go there
awesome.
and then like you lose your jokes, yet you still figure
Dude,
out.
it's
how
like
to
Man
go.
versus Wild, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Survivor Man.
told myself I was like, bro, there's no way I'm gonna survive this trip if I don't write something new. Cause I just took me like a day or so to like even get used to the place and like learn all the cities and learn all the towns. I'm trying to go to the other places though when I go back, like Wasilla. I was like, yo, what place is real racist? They were like, yo, Wasilla. You got it. If you want some good old fashioned racism, you got to hit Wasilla.
I'm trying to go where they hate me.
I'm doing that. I'm doing Wasilla. They got a town where the police can't go. The police not allowed.
What?
Yeah, McCarthy. The police cannot go in that town. They are not allowed. I'm doing a show there. I'm trying to do a show there.
Who keeps them out?
The people. As it should be. Bro, this shit is like literally like the most American place I've ever been in my entire life, bro.
I want to look into this city.
Everybody got weed, everybody got guns, and everybody will, because the police will easily, if you call police and say, I need help, they'll be like, either handle it yourself or we can get there in a day or two. Because that's just how it is out there. Like, we can't get to you right now.
You know what?
The tunnel's full.
Or something.
Alaska's sounding pretty lit to me, bro.
No cops. God, yeah.
No, bro. The police I did see weren't they weren't like douchebags. They all look like Tom Simmons.
And the thing about it is,
they all like Tom Simmons. They all look like bro. This one dude was reading a book. He was reading a book.
Maybe it was Tom.
It was like little short white, old white, just reading a book. Waving to people, he had the whole
How
shit on.
How to be a cop? Is that what
he had the whole shit on, but he was just chilling.
How to be a cop in Alaska? Just read books.
Yeah.
People, bro, friendly, talking to people like a cop from here and a cop from Alaska, night and fucking day. That's how I knew I could live. That's how I even liked the police. Like the police were friendly. Their homeless people were friendly.
You gotta be.
They
get to go in the woods.
They were super friendly.
You gotta be, dude. You.
Oh, wild aggressive, bro.
Where?
In Greensboro.
Oh yeah, they dumb aggressive.
Oh man, boy.
They were trying to get your cash out.
Our homeless people, or the people that be up at the bus depot or whatever. I went to go pick my cousin up from the train station, and this I'm assuming she was homeless. Lady was like, "I spit in a cracker face." I was like, "Oh no."
I'm glad I'm not a crack.
You said, "Oh
no." you acting up. It's like she seen me and start acting up. I was like, "Bro, why would you?"
Because they need an audience.
I mean, I get that, but why is that your go-to? Why would you think that I'm gonna be
down with that?
Yeah, like I want any parts of this. Because you talking about spitting in somebody's face, all right?
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking about spitting in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, are you gonna pivot? I'm light skinned. You could just like,
right. This isn't a tan.
Like, I might be like, oh, you might be like, oh, you know what? Oh, you ain't paying attention to me. I spit in your face, and now you got my attention for real.
Yeah.
We at a bus stop. You know what I'm saying? We at the train station, and it's like I know you got some issues. I know you do, but them shits ain't gonna keep me off you if you spit on me.
Or now is this? Are you talking to her? Are you talking to her, or this is all what's going on?
It's my inner monologue. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, homeless spit, bro. You got to go to the hospital, bro.
It's like, bro,
you can't even fight her. You got to go to the hospital.
We're going together.
They can test them.
Yeah.
You're getting to bed tonight, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
There was a dude the other day just yelling in the street, and I was walking by just kind of doing whatever, and then I had to call Maisie. So I picked up my phone to call Maisie, and then he was like, yeah, that's right. Call the police, white man. Call the... And I was like, I'm just calling... I didn't say anything. I was just like, okay.
Yo, Seth, you could have done better than that.
Well, he was really far away. I would have had to yell back for him to hear me.
It would have been funny if you were just like, it's my wife.
Yeah.
Man, it's a couple things you could have said to win that one, boy.
I didn't want to win. I didn't want to win. I was like, I didn't care.
All right, man.
Let him have that dub, dude. I'm all right.
I'm just saying you could have been like, that's why you homeless. I mean,
yeah.
Something to where like he got to feel that burn.
Well, before that, he was saying stuff like the white man wants to kill the black man. And was like screaming it out.
Where were you?
Everyone. In Greensboro. Okay,
you might. Was it just some guy by himself, or was it?
Yeah, he was by himself, and everyone was just walking by, just kind of like, okay, that's the guy.
Like, because in front of your house.
This was like in downtown Greensboro.
Yeah, the black Israelites or whatever.
It might have been.
It was not the black Israelites.
There's a group of them in downtown Greensboro.
He didn't have a megaphone. Those guys have megaphones.
Okay.
They have outfits.
And robes.
Yeah.
And smoke. This
is a random homeless black dude that thought he could try Seth.
Yeah. Well, he was yelling about other white people, and then I walked by.
But you look very yellow.
Like when the
Yellable?
when the Hebrew
like
Israelites yelling at you.
if I was gonna yell at white people, if I had
it's
to
no
lock
mistaking
in
that
on
shit.
somebody to
That's
like
fine.
really
There's no
like be a
mistaking it.
spokesperson for them.
It's like, yeah, if the dudes with the
That's
purple
fine.
jerseys
I'll
on.
represent us well. I'll
Like
just
you,
be like, all right.
like you, your
And
wife.
there really is
Jenny,
no mistaking it.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all look like if I want to yell at white people, I'm gonna yell at this person.
Like, I'm going to go tell everyone at the next white meeting.
Hey, this guy yelled at me and said we doing this.
You are.
Mm,
This is as close as we get to an all-white meeting right here.
yeah.
Now I feel
fucking it up.
I feel like if you could have made that more interesting a little bit with that woman and been like, I will spit in a cracker's face. You should have been like, look, there's one. Like, and just
Diverse.
I didn't want to do that to any potential white person in the area. You know what I'm saying? That would
We appreciate it.
yeah.
Cha-cha.
That would have been disastrous.
But fun to watch.
Oh no, that'd be horrifying. I can't watch. I mean, I can, but I can't enjoy watching somebody do something foul, something that could potentially get them
That you provoked.
fucked. That I instigated.
Yeah, it'd be different if she had like a hand buzzer. She's like, I'll hand buzzer.
Yeah,
I'll hand buzzer buzzer a cracker.
She's got a flower that shoots water.
Yeah,
I'll throw a cream pie in
but
someone's
spit
face.
though, hell nah.
Spit's crazy.
Homeless spit.
You about to die though.
Be like acid.
Did
If
she have really
somebody- if
curly
somebody's
hair?
been
Well, now you got
homeless-
homeless blood on you.
I mean, what? Well, you already.
Well,
in it
I'm already
at that
dead.
point. Yeah.
If you let's say a homeless person spit on me and get in my mouth, I'm dead.
Why are you
So I'm gonna
dead?
kill him. What are you talking about?
It'd be like one of those scenes in a movie.
They're not gonna getting a little bit of their saliva on you isn't gonna kill you. It's just
I will feel
They
like
start
I'm about
blending
to,
with
though.
your
I'm gonna want to
DNA.
die.
Huh?
I'm gonna want to die. That's for sure. Like, well, some homeless spit just hit you like,
At the very least, I wouldn't come to no mics for like 6 months.
man.
At the very least, I can't be out and around. Like, but I think I would probably kill that person.
Where I'm gonna work that bit at?
I'm afraid it'd
More
be
than
like
likely.
a symbiote come out of them or something.
a what?
Like a venom.
Like a venom kind of thing.
Oh,
Carnage. A host.
Parasite.
Yeah.
I would just be really grossed out by it and probably bitch about it for a while.
That shit was 5 minutes. But see, I was really concerned because I was like, bruh, if she's still out here doing this shit when my cousin come outside, it could be an issue.
White cousin?
Why?
Nah, she black, but
All
she
right.
can be like, bitch, why'd you talking about
White
spit?
cousin?
I don't know. I'm just following
Why
the
would Eric
storyline.
Brown have
could
a
marry-
white cousin?
Somebody in his family could not be
Yeah.
racist.
I got a white cousin somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. They won't return my messages on ancestry.com. I be hitting them up. They be like, yeah, private. I was like, goddamn, y'all gonna make sure I don't get reparations, huh? All right. Y'all probably was black once upon a time. It just
They kept lighting it up.
It just whittled out.
Just
like,
whittled out.
yeah, like my Filipino.
What, you have a little Filipino in you?
Pause.
I was just about to say pause.
1% Southern Philippines comes up every now and then when they re-roll, like whenever somebody close to me.
When they re-roll.
When they re-roll my
like it's
ethnicity.
D&D.
They do that sometimes.
They-
Like,
yeah,
you'll
they
get
roll
your
your
sheet,
shit.
and then when somebody else
Do
it, they be
yeah.
like, "Oh, it changed up a little bit." I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I got mine already."
Yeah.
But mine.
I like it like this.
Yeah.
I got a little
feel like they
Egyptian
fucking with
now,
us
so I
because
like that.
They say every black person got like a good amount of Asian in them, and I don't believe it. They say we got Asian in my family.
A good amount.
I feel like there's a small
It's like a
thing
double-digit
that might,
percentage.
I feel like there's
Hell no.
I don't know.
Go,
I
what?
had-
What you got?
I was 1% Filipino.
You got
Like,
one?
That shit re-rolled and it's gone.
Oh yeah, that'll
I
happen.
got to check.
Yeah.
I think mine was a mistake then. I'm gonna recheck mine.
Because
It keeps changing, yeah.
yeah, it keeps
Why?
changing. Like
I don't know.
anytime
I think it's based on what you do. You know,
anytime
Different
your
people
actions,
and
what you're
areas.
eating.
anytime a close somebody who is like
But my DNA is my DNA. It should they read the test. It
right,
should tell.
but here's
say
the
what
thing. But okay, let's say when my oldest aunt did it, it re-rolled for me because that's a close relative, and like it went from Ethiopian back to like 1% Ethiopian back to my Filipino
Canadian.
showing up. So the Filipino and Ethiopian probably in there, but neither one's probably more than 1%. And then when somebody close to me with that same amount, with that same thing, who's very closely related to me genetically, they probably just, okay, well now we're seeing it's this. And then, you know what I'm saying? So like It's probably in there, but like they probably just go with the bigger amount.
Wow, this is really making me feel like all that is bullshit. Because if I send in my saliva,
right.
or the homeless saliva, or whatever I'm mixing in my thing, and
I'll spit in a cracker's test tube.
I'll spit in a cracker's test tube. If I spit in a cracker's test tube and I mail it into Ancestry.com and they run the DNA testing on it, the DNA testing the results should be what they are, not now they're changed because somebody else in my family has a thing. It reads it and this is it.
They going back. They trying to go back
as far as they can.
Thousands of ancestors.
Yeah, they like told me I have Neanderthal DNA. Like I have a 0.% Neanderthal. Like I'm in a high percentage of Neanderthal DNA.
That's like calling you a nigger for human.
Yep.
It's a different N word.
You are a Neanderthal.
You're a Neanderthal with a hard D.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm still human though. You're like, yeah, technically.
My homeboy.
You a Homo sapien.
My homeboy used to argue with
Joe
people all the time on Facebook. He used to argue with Facebook racists all the time.
Who?
My homeboy Mick, RP. You know what I'm saying? That was his racial slur. He would call them Neanderthals, like, cause he was like, "Oh, y'all cavemen. Black people ain't. We ain't got ain't no black people in Neanderthal in. We the original humans." Blah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say blah blah blah, cause you know what I'm saying. That some people. That's
it's a lot.
You
it's
can,
a lot,
you can
though.
call me a knuckle dragger. I don't care.
Et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? But Neanderthal was like his go-to. Whenever they got to calling them coded, because like now they have coded racial slurs on Facebook where like they can say it over and over again without being flagged.
Like what?
Like
Ninja?
white people.
Ninja, one of them.
Yeah, white people. That's not a slur. That's
No, but you can spell like.
But you can
white people.
you can get in trouble for saying white trash on Facebook. But if you say white people,
like
yeah,
really,
you won't get.
You can't say patriot.
I'm of the belief that if you say if you say white people too much on Facebook, they just start watching you.
Yeah,
like they just like, oh, this motherfucker said white people 4 times in this comment thread. Let's see what else he's talking about. You know
And then,
make sure he ain't doing
they'll
nothing.
only circulate your stuff to like black people.
Yeah.
You'll never know because all black people share your stuff.
Yeah. I put a TikTok on today, Tom, of James talking about bears and like the bear and the man in the woods thing.
Yeah.
And I put the hashtag like feminism because I was like, oh, I want the girls to see it. You know.
Lord, you skeevy.
Are you trying to get people to go after James or something? Or?
No, because he's on their side. So I was like, oh, this will.
I'm gonna say real quick. This is
only
like an
angry
attack
men
podcast.
saw it.
People watch this to attack us.
Oh yeah.
People watch this and go, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. People hate us.
Oh,
they do. Yo, like we gotta lean into that. They hate.
I love that.
They hate the
and
shit out
fuck
of us.
their opinion.
They hate the shit
Nah,
out of us.
they either
Y'all
hate us
not
or
reading
love
this
us.
shit?
No.
We be like every time stuff like we went viral. I'm like, okay. Then I'll read what we
I don't
went
tell you
viral
what
for.
they're saying.
They be like, fuck. This white man's a honky. These niggas is coons. They hate us, bro. I don't know what we did. We just in a room.
Hold on, what they say this?
Bro, go on it right now. Go on it right now. Anything that went viral. Yo, go to your shit. Go to your shit about the police.
They're not happy with you, Eric Brown.
Yo,
On TikTok.
Tom Simmons talking about, they hate us. He been arguing with people about that Godzilla Israel thing for like 6 months.
I just comment when they comment back.
Because that shit popped off when Israel really went.
Yeah.
So
And these dumb
when
motherfuckers
people Google
are like,
Israel, our shit pop up.
yes.
Talk about, they hate them.
They're like, this Zionist is defend. I'm like, you're not. You're so fucking stupid.
Watch the podcast.
What camera is me, sir? What camera is me?
That one.
Which one looking right now?
Yeah.
I know you don't like us. We're not going nowhere. I know you don't like us. I know you're going to watch this clip right now. We're not going anywhere.
Hey, Steph, is that my camera right there? Where my camera? Where my camera?
You are over next to Tom's head. Right there.
Right there.
We don't get paid for this. We do this shit for the sheer joy of it, all right?
Love of the game, baby.
So don't fuck around and let us start getting paid. Yes,
Look.
keep watching. Keep hating.
Y'all, please,
They count that.
please like me. and I'll get rid of these two.
Instead of like and subscribe, hey guys, be sure to like me and validate me and, praise me.
I'm actually excited to learn that people hate us, because fuck them.
You did not know this?
I assume they don't. That's my But when they I literally used to, like I've talked to you before, I used to go after everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like when I was working for the Fox thing, the website, the guy literally emailed me. He was like, Tom, you please stop interacting with the commenters.
Yeah.
'Cause fuck them. They're
Tom
all
be going
so
crazy.
dumb. Yes. So I don't really want to get. I don't want to do that to our shit and go after people. I think
we're just on the wrong side of TikTok. I don't know how we got to this side. Like we're on this side where it's like, I guess whatever content we made, TikTok pushed it to people that don't agree with it, which is also can get people to engage.
Well, that's how they do it. Like the tags were feminism, but men were It's like, why are you getting that on your For You page?
Yeah, this is weird, man. Because it's probably the dudes that hate feminism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, why TikTok give it to them?
They're like, I'm about to go watch.
There were some women in there like, yeah, this
them.
is good. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
but,
because he's cheerleading the same thing everybody else says.
Yeah, that's good. Fine.
No, it's not good.
See, man, when I see the
what did I say?
I'm assuming we were.
What's the clip?
It's just James saying men should maybe. It's like the bear in the woods thing, and like women chose to be. They'd rather be alone in the woods with a bear than a man because they'd feel safer. And James is like, so I mean, whether you like agree with that or not, as a man, you should think, oh, why would women say that? Like, what are we doing to make? And that's all he's saying.
Okay, but
yeah,
like,
so he's right.
Why can't multiple things be true at one time? Like, okay, listen, men are monsters. We rape. We wage war. Also,
we gaslight.
Also, we got people gaslight.
People gaslight.
But also, women overreact. Why can't I say both of them things at the same time? We're monsters. We rape. We wage war. You overreacting a little bit. Why can't I say that? My girl one day was like, oh, Lord, I'm about to pass out. Oh, Lord, I'm about to pass out. I can't see. I'm about to die. Drank some water, ate some food. It was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
But before that, I got to call the hospital. So I'm like, why can't I acknowledge what you doing and what I'm doing?
That was a pretty good Sierra impression, by the way.
But I was like, that's it. Every day. I'm about to pass out. Water.
I'm not seeing too many negative comments out of the 1,500 comments on the viral post on TikTok.
Which one
about the police?
Yeah, a lot of people are on Eric's side.
I would like to read some of them.
You'll read the good ones. Go for it.
I could try to read the bad ones, but they lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, get out of here.
That's not true. I did read a few. Like the white dude. That white dude ain't saying shit. Look at that white.
I don't know what Tom did.
These two white dudes, they hate me.
I have no idea what Tom did. I cannot tell you.
I did read somebody call Tom a bootlick. I was like,
they be going at Tom for no reason, bro.
He's there.
Well, I do also take the.
You're being a contrarian, you know.
I'm being a contrarian on the other side.
That makes a good podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
look,
why
Cheryl.
That one where they're like, that's bullshit. They would Godzilla. Of course, Godzilla would fucking crush Israel. You dumbasses.
Yo,
but it's not funny if I'm just sitting here going, yeah, JD, that's exactly right. No, it's funny.
That's what they need.
I fucking throw out some like jokes in there, and I take the other side. You stupid motherfuckers.
Let's go. This is the time we need. This is the time
Dark
we need.
Tom.
Yo,
Dark Tom.
I swear to God. When Steve
Try not to
fucking
be
retired,
angry.
when Steve retired, I'm getting Tom off that boat. Late night. Fucking, this how a white man feel tour.
Oh, man.
Bro, across America, bro. Cause I'm tired of this shit, man. Bro, this is the shit that we need to be hearing. That shit gonna
do numbers, bro.
Yo, say your comments, bro. I need to say your comments, bro.
All right, Cheryl. That's a.
You're not addressing them.
I thought it was Cheryl.
Like he's Mr. Rogers.
Cheryl says, had a cop show up when my work truck was broken into just to tell me to go online and fill out a police report.
Yeah, you know, Cheryl, yes. Here's what I want. Fuck the police. Exactly. Like I remember when I watched my father's whole landscaping business, the truck and the trailer, get driven out of our driveway by somebody stealing it. And the cops got there and like, oh, well, let's let you know if we find it. They don't ever fucking look.
Nothing.
There's nothing more discouraging than when something gets robbed of yours or some shit goes down. And
you call the police.
They call the police and they show up and they're like, all right.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm like, are you going to dust for fingerprints in case
keep
you
a
catch
lookout
this guy
for it.
later?
Any city glass? Nope.
But see, it's aggravating down here when it's hella police, hella tax money, and they can't help you. In Alaska, it's 10 police. So when they go, I can't get to you, you go, you tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did my part, you did your part, now I got to handle it. When I was at Homer, I said, what do you do when some shit happens? They're like, man, you call your people. So, like, I would call Eric, I would call Gooseby. I wouldn't call the cops first because the cops won't get to me in 6 hours.
Tom's upset you didn't say him.
We're right here.
Tom, you wouldn't be in Alaska. I know Cha would never be in Alaska.
I'll check it out, maybe.
That's not the dude I need pulled up to my house if some shit go down.
I'd be like,
check
I'd
it
be
out,
pretty,
baby.
I'd be late.
I need E. I need Seth. I need Goo. I need people that got guns and are willing to kill. That's who I need.
I would get there in the nick of time.
The nigga trying to do what, Tom? Oh, y'all just killed everybody? Right, the last person dropped. Oh,
I get the license.
Tom brings the bear. He's like, I thought I'd bring the bear with me.
I was trying to get some girls to talk to me.
I brought my bear.
I saw this girl in the woods with this bear I was in.
The first and last time I called the police for having a brick thrown in my window, I got a ticket for parking too far from the curb.
That's hilarious.
That is.
So he came to answer that call and then saw her
And
car.
it was like, you know what? Hey, this is too far from the curb.
I mean, I'm already out here.
Since I'm out here for, your distress.
Maybe it wouldn't have happened if you didn't park so close to the.
I might as well give you a ticket. So you're having a bad day? Let me make it worse.
Alaskan police got way
So they
better
hate
shit
you
to do.
and me. They like Eric, is what he said.
They hate. Well, I don't know. Yeah. I think the people on the TCB really hate Tom. But I think those people follow me to my TikTok and hate the shit out of what I'm talking about, bro. Like, they don't hate me over here, but they follow me to my page, and they're like, man, your stand-up is the worst thing I've seen in my entire life.
Haters.
It's like a 50-50, but I read all the evil ones.
Dude, I just when I was in Iraq, it was in Iraq or Afghanistan when they sat us down and they gave us the list of words we couldn't say.
Oh, shit.
What, USO show?
Well, it was sort of. It was a comics on duty, but it was similar. But it was like you can't, no rape jokes, which I didn't have any at the time, and no N word and no W word.
What's a W word?
Whore.
Whitey.
Whitey?
Huh.
Whitey.
What about to say? White.
So I couldn't say nigga. I couldn't be up there and be like, man, my nigga, I like.
You probably could. I don't know why. You couldn't say whitey, though. I could tell you.
I would have said crack ass, crack ass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, nobody's offended by white. There's not a soul ever offended. No,
But you telling jokes for soldiers, right?
Yeah.
That shit
If
don't
that
motivate
word if that word offends you, you gotta quit the army, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Way worse shit about to happen to your ass.
Dishonorable discharge, all right? You got to get the fuck out of here.
You got to get the fuck out. I don't want you representing my country.
Hell yeah. I don't want you representing the white people of my country.
Yeah, for real. That's like our worst white person is the one that go, oh, don't say that. What?
Yeah.
You trash.
Fuck out of here.
Now go out there and kill.
I found a lot about Bruce Lee lately, and I'm like, damn, I ain't know this.
What would you find out?
That he was a street nigga.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was out here. He was a thug essentially.
Yeah.
And he was a boxer. And the reason that he even learned kung fu is because his hands was so nice that the kung fu master in his area was like, yo, I'm teaching this motherfucker how to use his feet with it too. And the other people was like, yo, don't teach him because he part white. And because they didn't teach foreigners.
But it was Ip Man. Ip Man taught him.
But
Ip Man was cold. Ip Man beat up the Japanese army, bro.
Is it Ip Man or IP Man?
Ip Man.
Why would it be IP Man? That's not,
I thought it was IP Man.
We drink IP Man. It's not like a beer.
A little bit.
But yeah, they said Bruce Lee his boxing hands was so nice. But the reason he left Hong Kong was because once he started getting nice at kung fu, he started fucking people up with it.
Yep.
And using it for evil.
Uh-huh.
And he got in trouble with like the gangs or something, and they was like, yo, She gotta get the fuck out of here. And then we got the America chill because in America we have laws and we're heavily policed.
Not in Alaska. He didn't know about Alaska.
Nah,
But you
he
gotta
should,
imagine in that time period when he walked into the bar, it was like either you give him your money or your women or it's a wrap. Because he was just fucking up groups of people.
You ain't gotta give them your women. They probably just gonna go with them.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just walked in and beat up 10 dudes. He got all of them. Whatever women they had,
They need
they
ride
were
home.
him
They
now.
need rides home. He knocked out the rides home.
Yeah. Can't ride, can't drive your little
I think. Do
moped
you really
with
think
going
that
on.
there's like women are sitting around places and a guy that would walk in and fuck up 10 dudes are like, that's the guy I'm
Back
gonna go
then.
home with?
Tom Simmons, that's extremely attractive no matter
In
what
China?
gender
Yeah.
you are.
In
That's
China, yeah,
sexy.
hell yeah.
Why are female pro wrestlers so big? Watching a woman drop somebody or punch somebody, kick whatever. You want that when shit go down. I don't care. Nobody say you.
Female pro
you don't want to
wrestlers-
be. You don't want to be the only one in charge of our safety.
Are extremely attractive now.
Yeah, the muscles
yeah.
are back.
Like,
muscles are in.
The muscles is back, but they found a good balance with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's an aesthetic.
It's not like the 80s.
It's an aesthetic.
It ain't like the 80s where they
It's
was
not like
jacked.
American Gladiators.
Yeah.
But also, you seen a documentary?
Yeah.
Definitely. I couldn't say no watch with my girl, but I was like, that's definitely a new fetish. Just watching that shit for the first in my 30s, I was like, what, these massive mammoth women just picking dudes up, kiss them on the forehead? But what?
It still exists.
Yo, I swear to God, I was trying to get Sierra to lose some weight.
Yeah.
I was just like, get stronger, just enough to pick me up.
She gonna see this shit and be like, that's why this motherfucker had me out here,
Please.
goddamn.
We was
Flip
watching
back.
American Gladiator. We watched American Gladiator, and I was like,
fucking
I was hating. I was like,
Girl
bruh,
man that
please
wants to
don't
be
tell
picked
me.
up and handled.
Please, bruh, please don't tell me I like
Not
this
picked
shit.
up and handled, picked up and loved.
Please
Tom.
don't tell me I like this shit in my 30s, bro. I was hoping to God it was going to go down. Okay, how you feel
The
about,
fact
how you
that
feel
she's-
about the relay races though?
Oh yeah.
They be out
Come
there.
on.
They be out there and painted on short shorts,
Getting
running like gazelles.
I'm thirsty on
nigga.
that. I can't. They look like grown women. They be having cheeks out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're doing it on purpose.
Who designed that outfit?
I don't know.
I don't get how we convinced that shit to go down. Like, what the dudes wear? They wear this.
Some guys
What,
like,
what do
yeah.
we wear? You wearing this little fucking,
Right.
fucking tight rubber,
Right.
fucking underwear.
You wearing a two-piece.
And you're gonna be on.
and a small jersey.
Yeah. You wearing a two-piece. Just don't wear a bra. You shouldn't wear a bra on this.
You see the American.
Why can't they wear like knee length shorts and
I
It's
think
like,
aerodynamics.
bro, that's been an issue in like I know y'all. This is hard left, but like in the fantasy genre, like let's say E had a suit of armor on.
Girls' armor
It
is
would look
always
like
sexy.
it would look like armor.
But
Like
it
it would
doesn't.
cover E head to toe.
Right.
A woman could be the exact same.
armor
Do
class.
the exact same thing E doing. A warrior.
Yeah. Her belly
Her
out.
belly button showing, cleavage
Good job,
out.
yeah.
An
You know what
arrow
I'm
would
saying?
never
Neck
pierce
showing,
my
but
cleavage.
it's the exact same armor level.
Yeah. It's
Why
the
they-
exact same armor.
Same
They
AC, yeah.
got women like I always thought like how is that helping you for your cleavage to be out when there are arrows flying at us? I never understood that shit. But it's always like the dude uniform for the thing and then the woman's uniform for the thing. And they so different.
Right. There's the uniform and then there's the thought uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my thing is, this is how fucked up it is. They want to do this thing so bad, they wear it. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to the fucking
They want to be a knight so bad they go out with they belly button and
because you've been
heart
training your
exposed.
whole life to be a knight. When they show you gotta wear a thong, you're like, fuck. I guess.
You gotta do it the Mulan way. That's the only way to go.
Yeah.
You gotta act like a man.
does it? Maybe it has.
Be a man.
Maybe it has something to do with the
Well,
with
it
the
sells
running,
more
with the
video games.
aerodynamics and stuff
It
of
got
the running. I
it
don't
has,
know.
It has something to do with somebody high up back in the day having way too much power.
Yeah.
And being way
And
too
like
horny.
my thing is we could change it now, but like
But you
if
don't
you a
think-
dude, you don't want to change. You're like, man, let him wear the shit.
Right,
And run.
'cause see,
it-
Who wants to be the guy who
'cause you're-
takes it away?
exactly. You don't want to be that dude.
It's like,
The
well,
change will be
Don't nobody remember the dude that made them wear that.
They'll remember
God
the guy who
bless
got
him.
rid
The
of
women
it.
can change their outfits and wear what they want to wear.
Yeah, if they wanted to, they could wear it.
Catherine
But then they go-
Zeta-Jones
But then they'll get in
invented
trouble
that
for not
sort
being
of-
regulation.
that one leg full length and one
All right.
up here.
But it's like
Oh, she did that?
yeah, I think that was,
Was
a
that
Catherine.
with a butt cheek out or something like that?
It was like one. It was like a bikini here and a
Catherine
full-
Zeta-Jones?
Yeah,
But she
the
an
full
actress
leg.
though. But I mean, that
Oh,
makes
not
it,
her, not Catherine Zeta. Who was the runner that had like that? The three
talking
names.
about,
Shakira.
No,
No.
nigga, a runner.
It was a runner. She was. I don't know why.
Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Jackie Joyner Kersey. That's right. I was thinking about the.
How did Jackie Joyner Kersey die?
I didn't know who she was, and now I know she's dead.
Florence Flojo. Why they call her Flojo?
Yeah, she's the one that invented those
Florence,
pants,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
She the one that made it popular, I think. The one leg in, one leg out type deal.
Yeah.
I do that when I sleep.
It's a different time, though. You know what I'm saying? It's context. I just feel like for right now, if all the women came together and said, "Hey, we're not wearing this goofy ass shit no more. This shit look crazy," something could change.
One of the Olympic teams did that. Sweden or somebody in the beach volleyball or something. They refused to wear the bikini bottoms.
But then you don't show up on the Instagram Explore page.
Yeah,
My
that's
bad.
right.
And then you don't have a career.
It's not Jackie Joyner Kersey. That was Florence Griffith Joyner.
Okay.
That's Flojo.
But even
She
then,
died in
they always
98.
say it's like aerodynamic.
I like how three named women that get to be famous athletes or models, and three named men are always serial killers. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah.
I just made that up. Is that right?
No, but you're right. I mean, think about it. Lee Harvey Oswald. If history
John
knows your
Wilkes
middle
Booth.
name, you did something bad,
Right.
John
or you're a
Wilkes Booth,
female track star.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they say your whole name, you did something terrible.
Yeah.